Constance Lane, long before the lights and laughter of Halloween, we made an unsettling discovery. Evidence of Eleanor, a name whispered in our family for decades. Through attic rafters and half-forgotten letters, we uncovered Dr. Heston's 1825 field notes. Her spirit, contained within an ordinary coffee can, sealed beneath layers of dust and debris. The notes described his peculiar protege, the Top Hat Monkey, who spoke with Eleanor's spirit, answering questions before anyone dared ask them. 2 centuries later, a small team of friends reopened her story. What began as a creative experiment became something stranger, a haunting that refused to stay confined to props and pages. This is the behind the scenes of how Eleanor was rebuilt. From flea market finds, sound, scent, and lighting, a ghost story told through craft, exploring the space between art and afterlife, memory and imagination. On Halloween night, we let her speak again. Let's meet the team behind the build. Barb, creator of Eleanor's origin story. Will, host, creative lead, laser engraving and 3D printing specialist. Joe, visionary creative lead. Ian, creative lead and lighting, sound, and fog specialist. Brenda, prop design, origin story consult. Daisy, character development and design. Kath, prop sourcing and craftsmanship. Gary, woodwork and build. And finally Myko, the resident cat who took her job seriously, guarding haunted objects, judging everyone's life choices, and sleeping through most paranormal activity. Together, they brought Eleanor's attic and her tragic story back to life. Let's look behind the scenes on the build. A few trips to local flea markets and garage sales turned up some incredible finds for our larger props. The 1857 wicker baby buggy served as Myko's favorite bed, at least until Halloween night, when it was suddenly claimed by a large, unidentified creature with far too many tentacles. The fireplace, clock, Victrola, and rocking chair all helped set the scene in front of the gallery wall. And speaking of the wall, every portrait you see was AI generated, then framed in laser-cut cardboard, decorated, painted, and Mod Podged. A couple of evenings after work, the team pitched a tent, gathered supplies, and crafted over 65 portraits together, giving the attic its beautiful charm. Brenda unearthed a handful of baby dolls at local garage sales and transformed them into demonic spirits. She also crafted the cardboard product props, penned the love letters between Dr. Heston and Eleanor, and assembled Top Hat Monkey's eerie field notes, all to create the perfect backdrop for an unsettling encounter. Joe and Will designed the first chilling sight to greet visitors, towering building blocks spelling out the ominous word, die. Nearby, a wall of printed wood planks displayed letters, lab notes, and faded family photos. Did you catch a glimpse before stepping into the gallery? As you pondered the photos, maybe you heard a moan, a sigh, or a soft questioning, "Is that you?" And when you turned, only your reflection stared back. But not for long. Bloody Mary Worth appears in the mirror, ready to strike before you stumbled into the safety of the attic. The mirror itself was a handcrafted illusion, a wooden frame draped with sewn curtains and fitted with a one-way mirror built by Gary and Will. Hidden just beyond, Brenda waited in the shadows, remote in hand, perfectly timed for one of the night's most unforgettable jump scares. Inside the attic, there's so much to take in. Did you notice the relics of Eleanor and Dr. Heston's life together? Her dress and baby in arms? Dr. H's typewriter, still waiting for its next letter or the start of his first novel? The vials of their blood, sealed evidence of devotion or madness. The 55-gallon drum where her body rests in pieces. And there, among the seance scene Top Hat Monkey presided over, her coffee can. Wisps of lavender-scented air drifting out like her soul escaping once more. She is at peace. But wait, in the corner, the baby carriage, and behind it, a a shadow moving where none should be. Could it be that Eleanor is here in the flesh after all? There is so much to see here that most visitors won't have the luxury of time to explore every detail. So let us share a few close-ups, allowing you to appreciate the love story, eerie, unsettling, and yet spanning centuries. And now, a quick interview with some of the key players behind Eleanor's haunting.
So, tell us about your life as a doll cast aside by Eleanor as a child, and why do you remain loyal to her?
I was never cast aside. I was always Eleanor's favorite. She may have forgotten me for some time, but I will always love her as she will always love me, wherever she is.
Are Eleanor and Bloody Mary friends? How did they meet?
I do know that they're friends because when I was a little kid, my sister took me in and she did the I Believe in Mary Worth, and she started to come out of the mirror and to attack me, and Eleanor came up behind her. So the first time I ever saw her, and she saved me. But ever since then, they've been the best of friends. Well, as our host Wendigo, thank you for opening your home. But we fear that you may have harmed Top Hat Monkey. He's nowhere to be seen. Did you eat him or take his soul? Oh my God! You are Eleanor this year, and she seems to shift into many dimensions. Can she do that every day, or is it just Halloween?
It's probably just Halloween.
Okay.
Otherwise, she's in the closet dimension.
Okay.
Trying to not scare us or sitting in corners of the house.
And has she ever found Dr. Heston?
No. She's searching through the house, but I think he was there mostly a couple years ago. She maybe missed him by a few years when he was doing his pumpkin experiments.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was quite gruesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
merging man and pumpkin.
All right. Well, and now we have Daisy as No Face because our haunted house has gotten international appeal. No Face. How was your first experience? Did you find any souls?
Myko, since the hauntings began, have you detected any paranormal activity in the area? Be adorable once for yes. It was Eleanor.
And now, here's a walkthrough of Eleanor's attic at Heston Manor. Can you tell this was truly a labor of love for our neighborhood and community? Over 300 people came through on Halloween night, and by the next day, it was all torn down.
Welcome to Heston Manor. Eleanor has been awaiting your arrival.
We hope you found it spooktacular. A huge thanks to our amazing team, friends, and family who helped make it happen once again. A special thanks to Barb Thrun, who originated the story of Eleanor trapped in her coffee can to terrorize her little sisters more than 50 years ago. The spirit of Halloween lives on, here on Constance Avenue.